Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Today is Friday, July 19th, 2024. It is a wonderful sunny day and it is supposed to get up to 82 degrees once again, which means because my thermostat is set to 80 degrees, it's going to get a little bit sticky in here. It's been like that for the past 2 weeks. I could lower the thermostat to 76 if I wanted to. That means more money though, and I'm like, well, let's just spend less money because somebody else might need the energy instead, and I can handle it. Besides, I've gotten used to wearing PJs and no socks to work. Never ever thought I would get used to that. It's a good day. It's a good day today. Remember I released a video recently about me putting Phantasy Star Online 2 music in Final Fantasy 14 and Solution 9. Go ahead, check that out if you don't mind spoilers.
Right.
It was received well. It's not garnering as much growth anymore, but considering it's a video that I made and it's about at like 70 or 80 views, that's pretty substantial. Did I get any subscriptions from it? No. But people did say, hey, I would love this to be a mod. And I said, okay, cool. If this video can get 50 likes, I will look into making this into a mod. So if you want it as a mod, go ahead, take a look and give it a like. So I'm making another video like that. It's with the Everkeep fight and how the background music sounds like it can be in Red Alert 2. So the plan is, so I've made an intro. After I played it back, I'm like, I don't really like this. Some of the intros, I'm gonna change it. And this was at midnight, so I was in no position to change anything. The plan is to kind of almost like glitch, almost like think like the Red Alert 2 transmission is trying to take over the transmission from Final Fantasy 14. Once the music of the trial like picks up, the video is going to transition to a Red Alert 2 fight. And the plan is to have the Red Alert 2 fight end when the first loop of the song is done. Once the first loop is done, it's going to transfer back to Final Fantasy 14, but use the Red Alert 2 music instead. I'm extremely excited. I hope you're excited for it. It's going to probably take another day or two. Even if I get it released, even if I get it finished, I'm not going to release it until September. Because I have that video of the Phantasy Star Online 2 music is split up. Well, I split it up into, I think, 4 different shorts as well. And each short is being released on every Tuesday. And that video that I made is going to be released after the last short goes out. It's going to be a little bit. Otherwise, Shoreline Viking, if you are watching this, hello. I did see that my unlisted Everhood Part 5 video had a view, and the only place is on Patreon where the link is. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Where are we in Trails of Cold Steel 2? Trails of Cold Steel 2, we were going to Celtic. And we're looking around for our friends. We couldn't find it. Eventually, this locator was like, hey, buy this magazine. And we're like, I guess. And in the magazine, we saw... one second. We saw a hand-drawn map, everybody. And it's whoever can get to the queen in one move wins, and that's where we need to go, which is the bishop. And so we're going to go to where the bishop is to find our first member. And that's what's going on. What was I going to do? Oh, right, everyone. We have a book to read. We have Gambler Jack. Part 2. Gambler Jack. Part 2. Chapter 2. The Offer. The girl strode into the bar and closed the door without turning a rag. There was no hesitation in her manner. Clearly, Her arrival was not happenstance. Her face was determined, but her confident entrance couldn't ease the lingering innocence of youth. Even the best liar wouldn't try and claim she was more than 18. Dark brown eyes and hair suggested she was Eastern, but her nose and features made it hard to be sure. The girl slowly walked forward. With each step, her cute little knees peeked out from under the trim cut of her skirt. Her outfit was a design without any sense of decoration. It seemed her taste lay more along the lines of utility than style. Maybe because of that, the Eastern symbol necklace on her chest couldn't help but look equally unremarkable. An appearance bearing the signs of East and West both, and simple, unblemished clothes. The girl might have been the spirit of the Eastern quarter made flesh. She caught the eye of one of the punks hanging around almost instantly. Hey, little girlie, he slurred. You wanna have some fun with me? As he spoke, he grabbed the girl's wrist with one greasy hand. It happened in an instant. Her arm flew up, dislodging the punk's grip. Now freed, her hand disappeared deep into her skirt and then slid out with a massive gleaming black iron. She pressed it to the space between his eyes. He stared at the object for a moment before collapsing into his knees in fear. It was an oral gun of cunning make, a high-caliber Verne company model. If she'd shot that firearm, the punk would have lost his head instead of his bladder. Needless to say, it was not your average self-defense weapon. What's the latest model? She purred. You want to see what it can do? She was cool and calm, the barrel of the gun never wavering. Were she to fire, her aim would be perfect. Overwhelmed by the girl, gun, or perhaps both, the punk couldn't move a muscle. Everyone else in the bar remained frozen as well, all eyes on the girl. Hey, miss. Hey, Tasker. Could you let him off with that? Maybe the speaker couldn't stand it anymore, or maybe it was disturbing his drink. The husky, sensual voice broke through the silence. It was Jack. Still planted firmly in his chair, breath smelling of liquor, he continued, How do I make a husky sound? I'm sure he's very sorry, and he's learned his lesson. As if in amplitude, the punk started nodding his head vigorously. I've come here to gamble, the girl replied abruptly. She lowered her gun in her left hand. Her expression continued to remain cool and detached. You know who this reminds me of? Sorry, from the Malazan book, Gardens of the Moon. Sounds good. Come over here. Give me everything you got. Jack's word had an immediate impact, not on the girl, but on the gathered goons and hoods. They all stared a glance, they all shared a glance, each and every one of them, with the dirtiest grin you could imagine. And there we go, is Gambler Jack Chapter 7. Now we need to go to either the West Celtic Highway. Did I buy weapons? No, I didn't, did I? I meant to do though. Someone on Threads was like, hey, does anyone want a free key to this game? Any content creators? And I'm like, anyway, person's like, hey, do you have any content creators who want a key to this game? I'm like, I'm a content creator. I would love a key to this game. And they never got back to me. Most likely because I don't have as many. Why did you fall? Probably because I didn't have as many viewers as they want. Like I can't do that other viewing thing for some reason because I don't have enough viewers. So probably they looked at my account and like, oh my God, you have nothing. If you have nothing, why would we give you our key to our game for free? No one's gonna see it. So I go, yeah, because I have no viewers. That's how that works, because I have no viewers. So, yeah, I mean, maybe it's been less than 24 hours, so maybe they haven't done anything yet. But I'm like, yeah, no, I wouldn't mind a free key to this game. I'd totally play it. Oh, did I already buy these? I have 5,025. Did I buy? I guess I did buy everything, I guess. All right, that's cool. Shop. Buy. Can I buy master quartz? No, I can't. Buy. No. Oh my god. Yeah. I need a fire attack. That's what I need. Although I wouldn't mind some attack up as well. That would be nice. Evade and move. Evade would be nice. Two those. Actions. Impede. Oh, can't bycast anymore. That's fine. I'll live. Okay, we got some stuff. Orbits. Quartz. Oh, I already have an impede, Darren. Look at that. I don't need analyze. Let's give you firebolt. And I don't want you because you don't do anything. So let's give you poison. Let's add an evade to you. Oh, no, not that. Attack 1. Evade. And anything else really good? Impede, there we go. Yes, Chrono Drive. I think we're good. And then if I go to... No. Rakio? What? I don't have that? Okay, so hold on. So if I buy this, 1,000, if I spend 1,000 gold and another nothing gold, I can get an attack of 460, and my current attack weapon is 400. Oh, because I have the equipped one. Oh, because I already did all this stuff. Cool. I guess let's save then, since I just bought stuff. All right, let's go, everybody. Let's go, everybody. All right, so also I did look up the other endings of Everhood. I kind of want to get the corridor one and stream it just for the lulz. I might do that on Saturday. I have absolutely no idea. That would be super fun though. Eastern Highway. But I saw the other ones. I'm like, well, kind of now that I know, I'm semi-curious. Will I stream them? I don't know. It depends. Like, if that person gives me that key, I totally will actually play that game instead.
Okay, let's get looking.
I've got the map handy if we need to look up anything.
Where's north? Really? I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? That you would tell me where it is. Like, I understand this is a JRPG, and it's like, well, what if you can't figure it out? Right. That's fine.
Let's get started.
Just have the game tell you, which makes sense, right? You're weak against fire.
Now's our chance. Gotcha. I'm up.
I unmuted too soon. I'm sorry. I'm like, ooh, that would be super cool to like see what the other endings are and how they act. But once my curiosity of the game goes away, I tend to be like, all right, I'm kind of bored of this now. So we'll see what happens with Everhood, because I want to know what the endings are to see the other endings. Just, I don't know, it might not happen. Who knows? And that's an issue I have with hobbies in general. is if once I get bored, I just drop it.
Take him out.
And I can't hold. The only hobby I've held is video games, you could say almost.
Now's our chance. Sure thing.
Yeah. As I have some art on the wall, because I'm like, hey, there's this thing I did in middle school.
Okay.
What happens if I add color to it? What was that sound? I don't know what that sound meant. Anyway. And after 3 of those paintings, I was like, well, that's cool. You know, curiosity is satiated. I'm done. Oh, that's overdrive. Okay, I see.
Here I go.
Second form. Gale. Now.
Oh, I
Ready
missed.
to go.
Damn it. And then I also did some other art. I took washi tape, right? And I just put it randomly on a piece of paper, then colored in the spots that weren't covered by washi tape to see what kind of designs I would make. And I got like 3 or like 5 or 6 of those done. And I just lost interest. I was like, all right, this is how it looks.
Let's move.
That was a fun experience. I was curious, and I was done being curious at that point. And so most likely, like with this video that I'm making, with like the RPG, with the Final Fantasy 14 and Redler 2, I've already like somewhat lost interest to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. But I do, because I'm like, well, it'll be great for the YouTube views, and I just want to see it happen. So the issue for me is, right, I'm gonna go, wow, you know, I'm kind of bored with this. No, I'm not bored, but I'll put something down and I'm like, all right, I'll come back to it tomorrow or the day after so I can get a fresh mind. But there's always a chance where once I leave it, then I just get too bored. I'm like, I just really don't want to do this anymore. So I'm not going to. It's December. Why do we have to be out working? You'd think we'd at least take a break during the winter. I can't let Tarum see me slacking off. Guess I'll stick with it. We're situated near a patrol route, so the soldiers tend to come here often. My family is living in a constant state of fear thanks to that. While I wouldn't go so far as to ask them to stay away from us, I would appreciate if it could be less threatening. Oh, I thought you were soldiers for a minute. I don't like them. They're really scary. Sometimes soldiers come here. I don't really like them. We have to thank Adios for how bountiful this year's harvest was. Looks like we won't need to worry about our financial stability for a while yet. Almost time to get started on the winter batch too, so it's off to work for me. We always make sure the stuff we harvest in winter is of the highest quality. Even my nephew, Tarum's his name, has come over to help as well, so I can't wait to get started. The soldiers that show up from time to time can be rather, abrasive. I've even had to ask Tarum to come over just in case. This whole situation is ridiculous. It's December. There's no worse fate than being a farmer. I can't even slack off now that Tarum's here either. Yeah, farming's a lot of work. Huh? It's not often we see travelers around here. There's really nothing special here, but feel free to make yourselves at home. Actually, hold on. Since you came all the way here, how about I give you this? Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 1. Thank you. Oh, Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 1. Oh. Are you sure we can have this? Sure, I've already read it. Should probably mention that it's sequel to another book that came out a while back, actually. It deals with some risky themes, to say the least, so there was actually a ban on selling it for quite a while. If you've got a copy, does that mean it's no longer banned? Uh-huh. It was lifted not that long ago. I just wish the government would focus more on stupid restrictions like that than making it harder to sell our crops. But hey, it's a pretty interesting read if you're willing to give it a shot. I just might. Thanks. Gotta say, it's rare to see travelers these days. Try not to head too far out. The highways are pretty dangerous. Look at that. We got a book that we're going to read eventually.
Let's get him. I'm up.
You're weak too in percent to fire, so fuck that shit. Fuck
Here
you.
I go.
Gale. I do have to be careful about my CP usage. Because I don't gain CP when I kill things. That's because the master words I have is giving me an extra experience, and I'd much rather have that
Sure thing.
than extra CP. The extra CP did most definitely help, but you know, I'm quite enjoying
Okay, it's
gaining
safer
a
now.
tad bit of extra experience. Hopefully it'll end up, you know, quite substantial at the end of the game. We'll see.
This spot looks perfect for fishing. Oh, I could probably fish here.
Let's do it. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it says how many fish are in there with 3 fish. Okay. I see. Can I get different fish then?
Not bad.
Break up. Cecilia. Hi, Cecilia. Cece. Hi, Cece. Hi, Cece. Cece Cecilia. I like my Cece Cecilia.
Caught one.
Swordtail. First time bonus, 15p. Total points, 97. No idea what the fuck that gives me. That's fine. Cancel. So we got some fishies. Obtained old key. Here we go. I can't believe it. That message actually pointed us to a key. I figured this was the spot. First off, the one who takes the queen. Referring to the bishop in a position to take the queen. And the location of the bishop's symbol on the map corresponds to right here. Nice to see we're on the right track. Only question is, where's the lock for this key? The note says it's the key to the king. It doesn't mention where the king is. Hold on, there's another note in the chest. The king lurks within his fortress. Take him, and your path shall be clear. Rook! More chess shenanigans, huh? It's not much different from the riddle we just solved. Yep, don't see why it should be. Our goal this time is to take the king. All we have to do is figure out which piece on the map can accomplish that. And once we do, it's a checkmate for our mysterious friend. Time to get our heads in the game.
This spot looks perfect for
I
fishing.
already fished there. I guess there could be more fish? I don't know. Oh, now this game wants to do fishy fishes. So every time, what I tried to do this streaming session, as in like this, you know, since I've been streaming for a year, what I wanted to do was to enjoy my games. That's why I gave myself permission to
Let's
just
get
switch
started.
games when I got tired, right?
Ready
When I
to
switched
go.
to Parasite E, or Drakengard 3, or Drakengard 2 for that matter. Not 2, 1. It's like just in case, right? Just in case.
Now!
And I look back in Trails of Sky 1, Trails of Cold Steel 1, and I know that y'all was like, oh my god, this streamer can't wait till he's done with this game.
Sure thing.
It's like, oh my god, streamer, just finish. Because y'all can tell when I don't like a game. I know that. You know, y'all are introspective and smart and curious and awesome.
Ready to go.
And so I apologize for that.
Phew. Well, that's that.
And I will endeavor to do better. By better, I mean I will do my best to, if I notice myself not liking the game as much, just kind of stop. Like, why don't I like the game? And if I power through it, try to find a reason to power through it. Or just go, you know, I'm glad I can stream today. And just be happy that I can stream and take the time to explore and calm down. Because this isn't a race. Even though I saw somebody on Threads who said they finished all the Trails games in 1 year. I'm like, damn, you must have streamed for a long time, because it took me like 6 months, 80 hours. Actually, no, that's 80 hours of easy mode. There's still hard mode left. So really like 89 hours, let's just say 80, right? 80 hours. If I stream twice, that's 40 episodes. That's 40 days. That's absolutely insane. All right, just do my best to calm down and enjoy the experience and enjoy being with you all. Is what I need to focus on instead of rushing through a game. Safe to say, this is where that message was pointing to. Yeah, this has to be it. It's locked. Let's try out the key we just found. Reen unlocked the door using the old key. Bingo. That was easy. I'm betting the one responsible for the riddles is inside. There's someone inside at any rate. How the fuck do you know that, Reen? I have my suspicions on who it is too. Ready to go in now? How do you know that, Reen?
There you are.
What's up, Machias?
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
I knew it. Machias!
Some nice clothes you got there, Machias.
I knew you'd be able to solve my riddle. If anyone could, it's you. You look well, Reen. Whoa, Reen! Take it easy there.
I'm just so glad you're all right. When we parted that day, I honestly thought I would never get to see you again.
Come on, Reen. You haven't changed a bit.
What this?
None of us had any intention of losing our lives in that battle.
It sounds like Machias has calmed down a little bit.
You knew that was true too, right? That's why you're here now, trying to find us.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if you were trying to hug me or blow me down at first, but I couldn't be more happy to see you again. Thanks for never giving up on us.
I think the tearful reunion's gone on long enough now.
Shut up, Celine.
Celine? Still a talking cat, I see. And I think I remember you. You're a bracer, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that's right. They've been helping me out for quite a while now.
Good memory. We never really talked much when we met on the Courageous, did we? Name's Toval. Toval Rondenor. Mind filling us in on what you've been up to all this time? We'll tell you about what's been happening on our end, too.
Of course. Well, you of course know everything up till you flew off aboard Valamare last month. No sooner had you left did we receive some very unexpected help from none other than the Courageous. The Courageous, huh? Was Viscount Arcade on board? Yeah, we were dead set on fighting the Azure Knight no matter what the consequence. If doing so meant our deaths, I think we were ready to accept that. But before we could even make that choice, we suddenly heard a booming voice from up above. It shouted, "Now is not your time to fall with honor in battle, not when you have dreams left to fulfill. Flee and live to fight another day." It's the voice of none other than Viscount Arcade. That does sound like him. Yeah, that it does. We did hesitate at first, but then we resolved to take his advice and escape. Thanks to the courageous drawing his attention, we were able to avoid being pursued by the Azure Knight. And splitting into 3 groups, we fled from Trista as fast as we could. Do you have any idea what happened to the courageous after that? I'm afraid not. It flew off with the knight in pursuit. I haven't seen or heard of it since. I hope everyone on board is all right. We're talking about the Radiant Blade Master. I'd be more worried for the Azure Knight. Probably. So you escaped to Celtic? Essentially. I managed to escape with Fee and Elliot. Not sure how the others were split up though. Really? They're here too? Well, they're out at the moment, but yeah. The market manager in Celtic proposed we use this windmill as a hideout, so we've been staying here the past month. It's been enough to help us look into a way to turn this country around, as well as try and find information we could that would lead us to you. Well, you found me. Sounds like you 3 have been busy. Look who's talking. I can't imagine going through what you did, then seeing your princess and sister Alphen, then seeing your sister and Princess Alphen taken from you like that. Know that none of us would hesitate for a second to help you rescue them. Thanks, Marcius. I appreciate it. Hey, so you were the one who made up those riddles, right? Was the kid selling the newspaper in on it? Haha, you're correct on both counts. We received a report from a reliable source in town that said someone resembling Reen had been spotted. I could have probably chose a simpler method to get your attention, but what's done is done. Only you would make us run around solving a riddle using chess metaphors. You sure this isn't Phantom Thief B's influence rubbing off on you? Okay, most probably and more definitely. Should have chosen a simpler method. Regardless, I can hardly wait to tell Elliot and Fee that you're safe. They'll be overjoyed as I was once they find out. Do you know where they went? Yeah. They're out trying to find a way to head farther east along the border of the Crossbell. We want to go to what remains of Corellia Fortress. Corellia Fortress? Oh yeah! Margot did say there were soldiers from the Imperial Army over in that area. Yeah, they're using the proving grounds near the fortress. They're using the proving ground near where the fortress used to be as a base. Moment. Specifically, Lieutenant General Craig's division is stationed there. The 4th Armored Division. Well, you couldn't ask for a better last line of defense. You're trying to get in contact with them, right? Precisely. We believe that might help us find some way to turn things around. While they're out, I'm staying here and providing backup while acting as a liaison. It shouldn't be long before they give their next periodic update. We can apprise them of the situation and arrange to meet when they do. Got it. I guess we have some free time until then. Do you know if there's anything more we can do around here? I'd hate to sit and do nothing. How about we head back to town? I want to have a good look at the surrounding area and see if there's any info I can pick up. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's head to Celtic. Marcius has joined my party. Sexy. I can't go talk to things? No treasure of any kind? Okay. There's a windmill here that's for grinding wheat into flour. Why is no one here?
Enemy sighted. Sure thing.
I would assume that the windmill would be a source of wheat and people would periodically go to the windmill to get meat. Not meat, to get wheat, right? So how is he still in the windmill when obviously people show up to get things? Right?
It's good to be able to travel with you like this again.
Yeah, I've missed you, Marcius.
Right? Because, it's like, it's the windmill that makes wheat, so people would show up to get the wheat that the windmill ground into flour. To get flour, yeah. So how did you survive, Marcus, in here when people most definitely came by to get the flower? Marcus, what you gonna say to that? This is substantially easier with 3 people in the party. Nobody doesn't have any orbs equipped, does he?
Let's wrap this up.
My turn.
Ready to go?
It's my turn. That takes care of them.
It's fine. That's fine. Okay. I don't really know why it's falling. I have an idea. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to change it now since I'm streaming, so... Well, we've made it back to town, but the hard part starts here. We'll have to be very careful not to be noticed. Can you see without your glasses? Whoa. I'm surprised. I'm surprised how different you look. I can't do Reen's voice when I'm saying this. Hold on. Wow, I'm surprised how different you look without your glasses. No one seemed especially suspicious of us when we were walking around, but I guess you can't be too careful. As the Imperial Governor's son, I'm going to be higher up the wanted list than most. And the key reformist figures are being arrested one after another. There's really no such thing as being too cautious in this situation. It's weird that taking off your glasses makes you look that different, though. They're just glasses. Eyes are one of the most distinguishing human features. Using glasses to your advantage is a solid plan. How's your vision, though? Less than ideal. Well, we'll warn you if you're about to walk into any lampposts. Alright, let's have a good look around town. Actually, Otto's probably back by now. How about we go pay him a visit? Sounds like a good idea. I want to let him know we were able to reunite too. Whatever, let's just hurry this up. Who's Otto again? I absolutely forgot. Marcus. Marcus. The higher your AP, the less damage received. Actually, let's remove that. Once there. Sure, whatever, I don't know. Where's Otto? Okay. We had to run away because the fighting reached our hometown. Where's Daddy? I'm glad we were able to escape, but I've been separated from my husband. I hope he's alright. We need to find somewhere to stay the night, too. Sup, Maga? Don't mess this up now, you hear? Doing business as Heimdall is tough enough as it is. The last thing I need you is screwing up and making things worse for me. No worries. I'm all aware. See you next month, old man. See you then. I'm very pleased with how things went today. Margot's certainly gotten more proficient in doing business. Of course, if he thinks I'm gonna let him show me up, he's got another thing coming. Managed to make it in time. There aren't too many trains running these days, so I really can't afford to miss one. I even got to see Otto on the way here too, so now I can leave without regrets. Are you leaving for elsewhere too? So I wish you safe travels. Are people leaving or showing up? I can't tell. That's okay. That's okay. I guess I can talk to the shop people too. I didn't think about that. Don't forget to vote for the next Trails game, everybody. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to see you again. Is your business all taken care of now? Well, if it isn't young Reen, I'm pleased not so much has changed with you. Relieved to see you've successfully met up with Machias, too. We haven't seen you since April. You seem to be doing well for yourself. Machias told us that they were able to hide out here thanks to your help, too. Indeed. It's all thanks to you and the townsfolk. You don't know how much you've helped me. I'll think nothing of it. I'd say it was more due to your resolve that things worked out so well. I have to say, I certainly wasn't expecting to see Toval with you. I know it hasn't been that long since my last visit, but I couldn't keep myself away. By the way, you mind if we swap info since we're all here? How could such an awful thing happen in Ymir? I thought things were bad here in Celtic, but by the sound of it, we're getting off relatively easy. It helps that Garelius became the main war zone at this point. Of course, that just means things are horrible for everyone over there rather than here. Rumor is that the Noble Alliance is dominating this war, but the Imperial Army has been holding their ground. Word also has it that the Soldates at Twin Dragon Bridge have successfully penetrated their line of defense. You probably should expect as much when you're talking about one of the Imperial Army's strongest divisions. We could definitely do with more info on what's going on over there, but I guess we'll have to wait for the others to call. Yeah, we'll have to find something else to do until then. Oh, I know. Is there anything we can do to help you out around here? We'd like to repay both you and the townfolk for all you've done. Now seems like the perfect chance. That's a good plan. There are some matters I'd like assistance with. I can list us off some things if you're willing to help. Please. We received 2 quests from Market Manager Otto. Has medium, long, or short term on it. A huge dangerous monster has appeared on the East Celtic Highway. Worse yet, he's been munching crops. I'd like to request its speedy extermination for the sake of farmers everywhere. Monster. Giant crop monster. Location, East Celtic Highway to the Plateau. Otto. Herbal remedies. I'm running low on an herb I use to make medicine. If anyone has any to share, I would be incredibly grateful. If you can help, please visit me at the church. I think we can handle these jobs just fine, personally. Yeah, let's do what we can to make life easier for everyone. But making life harder for yourselves? I'll back you guys up if you need it. It's very kind of you to help you out like this. Also, remember to watch yourselves. I tried to think of what would happen if the Provincial Army realized who you were. It's very true. I feel kind of bad now. It's normally up to bracers to handle requests like that. No need to feel bad. We wanted to help. He's right. Helping one another out is the best way to move forward. Thanks a bunch. I guess there's a reason y'all managed to survive Sarah's field studies, huh? Well, we certainly have some experience under our belt thanks to them. Can I just say I'm not a fan of how willing you are to take on even more work? You're probably gonna have to get used to that sooner or later. That aside, Sarah would be pretty pleased knowing how hard you're all working right now. Well, if you're gonna be doing the work, how about I observe you doing it on behalf of the guild? You can do that? What exactly does that entail? Nothing special, really, just how we do things. Keeping tabs on everything, everything you've done will mean I can hand a nice big report over to Sarah as well. I see. Can't see any reason to turn you down. Okay. AP can be earned through completing quests and making appropriate decisions over the course of the story. Your student rank will go up. Your student rank will go up should you reach a specific AP goal, rewarding with a variety of special items. I like how we're getting academic points, even though we're not in school anymore. That's cool. And we receive a perk from the academy, everybody. We receive a perk from the Academy. Ooh, okay. So I know there's always a secret one, isn't there? Hello, King. It's good to see you today. I hope Pokemon Unite has been going well. I see you are a master, which is a super awesome accomplishment. Our Grand Market Stall is our family's business, so we've been struggling recently. On the bright side, my husband's one of the most experienced merchants there, so we're still making ends meet. I can't help but worry about what's to come, though. All I can do for now is keep a close eye on our finances. My husband's a veteran merchant, so we've managed to keep our heads above water, for now at least. Still, I just need to believe in him and manage our finances carefully. Hope you're doing well. Don't know if I said that or not. Cheer up, Becky. Don't worry, I'll protect the Grand Market when I grow up. And I'll protect you too. Cheers, Thrawn. You really are a nice boy. I mean it. I really will protect you, so cheer up. Huh? Aren't you Class 7's vice president? Yes, you really were hanging around Celtic after all then. Imagine that! I have to admit, though, you look way too weird without your glasses. Thanks for your invaluable feedback. Simmer down now. Well, glad to see you're all together again, I guess. Mind leaving if you don't need anything, though? I'm busy playing with my wee bro here. Well, she's really looking down. Not much we can do for her now, is there? We should just go. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to talk to everyone, see if I can get the extra quest. Because in the last chapter of Trails of Cold Steel 1, the extra quest was on the person's head as an optional thing. So I'm wondering if the same thing happens? I don't know. Can't believe Bertha packed it in too. Me and her have been rivals for ages now, so it won't be the same without her. Granted, I know she'll be back sooner or later. Doing business is what she's all about after all. Same goes for everyone else too. They'll all be back soon. Me and Bertha still haven't sorted things out between us, so I'm sure she'll be back to settle the score sooner or later. You can buy ingredients. I ended up buying some honey from Luce. It's hard to resist when you're offered a free sample. That's not even the worst part. I ended up buying this broom with a dustpan attached to it. Will I really get any use out of this? I have a long way to go before I become a savvy shopper. I won't give up, though. No shop there. It's been a month since the Transcontinental Railroad closed, and I heard some merchants traveling to the Twin Dragon Bridge thinking that it's about time for it to open again. They're no doubt aware that vast riches await those who have a monopoly over the transport of goods. Of course, there's no guarantee things will go their way. War does tend to make things unpredictable after all. Doesn't look like the fighting around Corellia will be stopping anytime soon. I've also caught wind of rumors stating that Corellia Canyon is now under the Noble Alliance's control too. I find that rather hard to believe, though. It's rather depressing seeing the Grand Market so lifeless. Perhaps the time has come to relocate to Berehard. Things are so prosperous over there that even my most expensive wares would sell fairly well. The only natural thing, of course, considering that Noble Alliance is dominant in this war. I'm almost 100% certain our tax money is flowing straight from our pockets into Berehard. If that's the case, then I can't let this opportunity slip by. Time to pack up and move over to Berehard. I don't know what this boss can do, so I have no fucking idea. Unfortunately, the time's come for me to close up shop for a while. Can't take much of a profit when you've got no customers, high taxes, and the provincial army giving you crap. Especially since I'm all about buying and selling off my stuff in bulk. Don't worry though, I'll be back. Right now I just need to focus on finding a way to make a profit in a situation like this. Seems like Lamon's sticking to his usual strategy of playing it safe and keeping a steady profit. He even has the nerves to get all worried over my sales. Won't be long until I'm back in the swing of things though. Just gotta come up with a game plan first. I talk to everyone here. Seems like everyone's gotten into the habit of going straight to the market manager auto whenever they had issues. I feel a bit bad for placing our burdens on him, but there really is no one more reliable. He used to be a big shot at the Grand Market too, so he really gets where we're coming from. That's how he manages to do such a good job of keeping things calm between all the merchants here. Market Manager's Otto has helped me countless times in the past. Maybe I'll get some advice from him on how to deal with these soldiers. Bought that already. Wait, what was that? Oh, stuff. Actually should consider getting some accessories. I've stored Heimdall, but things aren't so pretty there either. That much I can assure you. Not only does the Noble Alliance constantly patrol the city, there are also the demonstrations that can last days. Public order is practically non-existent at this point, which has led to a lack of medicine too. I dread having to return there once I get my hand on some ingredients. Keldrick's definitely seen better days, but Heimdall has its own share of problems too. I have to wonder how all of this will be resolved should the Civil War come to an end. And this is just items. Honey fact time. Honey's taste varies greatly depending on where and when you get it. Spring in particular has a huge selection to gather from, which tends to make it the busiest time of the year for me. This year may prove to be an exception though. Not being able to use the trains normally kind of throws a wrench into things. I'm not entirely sure what those soldiers want to do, but hopefully the Civil War comes to an end soon. The seasons won't wait for me after all. This honey needs to be collected. Oh my god, latte sounds amazing right now. I don't think the war is going to end in a month or soon. Sorry, what I mean is the Civil War has been going on only for a month, right? Not that long. It's gonna last a long time. Regardless, it's a relief to know that you've safely met up with one another. The situation here is rather distressing, but we'll have to deal with it. Do take care out there. Try not to push yourselves too hard trying to work through those. By all means, prioritize your own concerns. You don't have it either. Okay, nothing you. Weathercock in. Not you. More evacuees arrived today. Seems like the fight's really going on something fierce on the other side of the Twin Dragon Bridge. Here's hoping we can at least be of some help to them now that they're here. Times like these where we really need to step up and help each other. I mean, there's not too much we can do, but even little things count. What's up, Moon Man? Thank you for joining today. I hope you are well. That is fantastic. I'm glad you're doing well. I had a discussion with the market manager about making the trains more accessible, but not much came from it. Mostly due to the fact that the Alliance has priorities in the train lines usage. I guess that's understandable. They have all sorts of goods they need to transport around the country after all. I guess the only option is to make do without for now. I deal with grains and the like, so having train transportation is vital. However, I don't have much choice now, but to make do without. Yeah, grain's heavy and you need a lot of it. There's an absurd amount of rumors flying around these days, so try not to trust everything you hear. There's plenty of people out there willing to take advantage of how hard it is to discern facts from fiction after all. For example, they announced that Princess Elfin was being kept safe in Heimdall all this time. But at the same time, there's this rumor that she was kidnapped right when the war broke out. Wow, talk about a shock. You might want to dial it back there. Still, even if it's the truth, no one else is going to believe that. I'd definitely be surprised if the rumors about Princess Elfin were true. But you see, just goes to show you how much shady info is being spread around these days. So just be careful with who you trust. How is your turtle doing, Moon Man? I'm not one to know about turtle health. Apparently the Provincial Army has a checkpoint not that far from where Louise lives. She sounds pretty worried about it, but who could blame her? Her family pops in every now and then though, so they seem to be doing alright. I've told her to try and ignore all the rumors but they've been spreading, but that's easier said than done. Honestly, if she's that worried, she could pay them a visit. I keep telling her such, but she refuses to take an item off because everyone else is facing tough times too. Good grief. She's too kind-hearted for your own good, you know? I'm glad. That's awesome that your little turtle's doing well and loving life and being a good turtle. I did that. I think I adopted Galaxio. I was like, oh, poor baby. He's so old. I want to take care of him. So I've adopted Waxy. I love Galaxio. I miss Galaxio so much. Oh my god. So what games have you been playing? I think I've seen you stream. My thermostat's set to 80, so I tend to forget some things because I'm more focused on how goddamn hot it is inside. I came along over to buy some seeds for next year, but wouldn't you know it? They were way too expensive thanks to them taxes. I could get barely nothing. Next year's harvest is gonna be pitiful thanks to this. Feels like I'm caught in some money draining cycle, you know? Oh, no point in complaining about taxes. Should head home and get back to work instead, otherwise I'll be facing the wrath of life. And is there anyone upstairs to talk to? You're out there somewhere, aren't you, Ricky? He is, isn't he, Adios? You're out this, Pokemon? Right! Yes, you're a Pokemon. Yes, I now remember, totally. It looked like Ruby and Sapphire almost. What was the hack, though? Okay. That's the chapel, so we can go to the chapel next. Jake's way too fast, but I'm gonna let him get away today. Ow. Hey, do you know that Jake and Susie bumped into soldiers while they were arguing? That's why I'm keeping an eye on them to make sure it doesn't happen again. Why do they have to cause so much trouble for me? Crap, that was close. Susie's got way more stamina than she's used to. Too bad she's got nothing on me when I'm serious. Liquid crystal, like liquid crystal display, an LCD. Is there anything particular that you enjoy about this mod? Oh, I see your search for food. And thanks to Adios for that. I'm sorry I kept you and Becky in the dark for so long. I was worried that you wouldn't gotten hurt if the army found out you've been in contact with us. Oh, please, you needed to apologize. I can't exactly complain about you trying to keep us safe, can I? I'm so happy for all of you here. Take some of these to celebrate. Ooh, church minutes. Wait, are you trying to tell us something here? Not at all. I just thought that might be a good idea to start studying medicine while I'm here helping you out. I made those myself, in fact. I hope they'd be helpful. Trust me, they will. Thanks. There's something so angelic about her smile. I don't think I'll ever get tired of looking at it. Okay. I played Crystal. I think actually Pigasper is doing Crystal is doing that as well. Celtic's hanging in there, but I'm not sure the same could be said for any other towns. I've heard talk that the Alliance is using Trista as a defense base. What's more, they've supposedly got Thor's military Admiral Principal Van Dyke locked up there. How awful. Hope everyone there is managing it by. Our Principal Van Dyke is locked up in Thor's. It's nothing but gloom and doom pretty much everywhere these days. Yeah. I played Crystal when it came out. Did you know you could only play it on the Game Boy Color? You could not play it on a regular Game Boy. So I'm glad I had a Game Boy Color. I find those requirements, like, now that a lot of more people are savvy about video games, I think those niche requirements are easier to discern. And they're not there much anymore. But I guess even now, like if somebody buys physical games that they're not used to buying video games, I remember back in the day in like the 95, 98, 2005 era, if a kid wanted a video game, but it needed a specific thing, then the parents might buy the game without knowing that it needs a specific thing, right? So think of it like, I think Michigan Ninja starring Goemon needs the save pack. That Majora's Mask needs the RAM expander. I'm a big one. I feel so bad for this. I feel so bad. This was when I was like 9 or 10 or older. I don't know. I was at Fred Meyer's, and this kid wanted Ape Escape for the PlayStation, and he was super excited because his mom was going to buy it. Once the mom picked it up, I said, "Hey, does your kid have this?" And I showed her the analog stick, the DualShock controller. And she said, "No, why?" I'm like, "If you see, this is actually required to play the game." And the mom's like, "I don't have that kind of money." So she looked at her kid and said, "Hey, I'm sorry, we can't get this." And I just feel, of course, maybe she didn't. Maybe she's like, "Yeah, okay, cool, we'll get the controller." I don't exactly remember, since it was I was like maybe like 9 or 10 when I did that. But I feel bad. Like, did I do the right thing? Or like, should I have not said anything and wait till the kid got home and saw that he couldn't play his video game because he didn't have the right controller? And how would he explain that to his mom that says, "I'm sorry, we can't play this game. I know we have a PlayStation and you just bought this video game. Now I have to buy more things?" Thank you, Moon Man. It's like, that's one thing about the early video games like Nintendo and Super Nintendo, the Dreamcast, PlayStation, I think PlayStation 2, is a lot of parents were like, "Wait, I bought you this.
Right.
Now I have to buy you more?" Like when the Super Nintendo came out, parents started returning the Nintendo because they're like, "Well, my kids aren't playing this anymore, so why should I have it around the house?" And mostly parents were like, "Why do I have to buy a Super Nintendo? You already have a Nintendo. What's so different about this?" It just, yeah, video games are complex. More complex now than they were. Oh my God. And so just thinking about all that stuff, and how it's almost like if somebody could just pay for like a coach in video games to help. By the way, if you're watching, you actually need like a coach for video games, you want to learn video games or something, let me know. I'm totally here to help. We're so grateful for Rosine's help. We're starved for people right now, and I don't know what we'd do without her. But as good as she is with the dealing with others, I can only imagine she's wrestling with worries of her own. Especially with the way the soldiers here have been acting, we'll need to be especially careful around them. I take it you're all acquaintances of Rosine, huh? Try not to worry about her. We'll make sure we keep her safe. I have to admit, I never thought I'd hear such a compelling sermon in a backwater church like this. The priest said, "The first step to overcoming one's worries is accepting that they exist." And you know what? He's right. You really can rely on the accepting church in times like these. That mass, really, mass! I know this church took after Catholicism. Really helped put my mind right. I didn't expect much of the church, but now I'm really glad I stopped in. Oh, hello there. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? The market manager mentioned that the church has been lacking in medicinal herbs lately. We'd like to see if we can help out in any way. Really? That's very kind of you all. Now that I look at you all closely, I could swear we've met before. No, I must be imagining things. My apologies. Regardless, I would very much like to take you up on your offer. Yes, of course. What kind of herbs are you looking for exactly? They're called healing herbs. While not exactly rare, I've been burning through my supply as of late. Obtaining even just one would be great help. Healing herb, got it. Where have I heard that name before? We'll do what we can to help find some for you. I'd say the Grand Market is a good place if any to start our search. That's true. With so many stores, there's bound to be one that has it in stock. Thank you very much. I'll await your return. Alright, so we've spoken to literally almost everybody twice. So far, no one has offered us any additional stuff. But of course, it might be that it's not in this chapter or part of this story. But we did talk to everybody in here, so yeah. I don't know when the game advances enough where I can maybe get another quest. Hey, you're back. No, you're not. I spoke to you before. Welcome. You're looking for something in particular? You wouldn't have to have any healing herbs, would you? We're all out, unfortunately. You're sold out, but we're told that they're fairly common. Under normal circumstances, yes, but the demand for them has increased dramatically due to the war. The same applies to most other medical herbs too, seeing as how the trains aren't running as usual. In fact, it's become such an issue that I'm struggling to maintain a proper schedule for the store. Oh wow, I didn't realize the situation was that bad. This complicates things. A little early to be giving up now, don't you think? Healing herbs used to be a standard household item, right? So the fact that they aren't uncommon means they might grow somewhere nearby. Would you happen to know where they can be found, sir? Well, I could have sworn they grew somewhere not far from here. I remember it was Lunaria Nature Park. They don't exactly grow in large quantities, though. That is close. That is close. And convenient at that. Talk about a coincidence. It's been closed down temporarily due to the war, but maybe the park ranger can help you out. Johnson's his name. I saw him leave town not too long ago, so he may already be at the park. Really? I guess he left not long after we met him. Understood. We'll check the park. Thank you for your time. We're tracking back to Lunaria now. Let's head over to the Western Highway exit. Right. All right, we are going to the exit. Yeah, because I can just imagine, right, me being younger and like, I want this one. My mom, we were not in the best places, so my mom most definitely said no to me a few times with things, but imagine you want something so bad and your mom says yes, then some dick is like, you actually can't play the game with this, you need something else. Oh, we're gonna put it away. I remember, so I visit my brother every other month, and there is a store next to him, and it's a game store, and it has a note that says anyone under 16 is not allowed, or I think it's 18, either 18 or 16, is not allowed without an adult. The reason why is kids will say, oh, can I have this thing? And the parents are like, sure, here's my credit card, go buy the thing you want. And the kids instead will buy like a huge expensive video game instead. And at this place, there's no refunds. There's store credit, but no refunds. Let's go to East Connecticut first. And so, basically they're like, you know, if you are underage, you cannot buy anything here, because a lot of many angry parents would come in the stores like, hey, my kid used my card to pay like, you know, to spend like $200 on a video game. That's way too much. I can't afford that, or I need the money back. And the, you know, the store just goes, we can't do that, I'm sorry. It's just so interesting isn't the word, right? But there's kids out there who's like, oh my god, I'm gonna say I want this cheap thing and then buy this, you know, expensive thing because I know my mom can't do anything about it.
Ready to go.
And just knowing that there's kids out there that think that way is absolutely insane. Because I was the good kid, right? I was the good kid who sat down and, you know, did what I was told. These kids are just like, oh, I, you know, all right, mom wants to be mad at me, whatever, but who gives a shit? What is she gonna do? Kick me out? Right? It's so wild that there's kids who think that way. It's insane. But it's true.
Stay on guard and don't. Here I go.
Everyone thinks that everyone else is gonna play by their rules.
I'm up.
If that is absolutely not true. What are you against? Wind?
Right.
I feel like the battle music is much more louder than the other music. You were the good boy too?
They're off balance.
I forgot Maki's attack is an AoE. You little bastard.
Ready to go.
You little bastard.
Here I go. Leave this to.
Of course, you know, it sucks if there's a parent who's like only like social security and disability and they're only getting like maybe $1,000 a month, and then, you know, the kid spends $200 on something. Remember, just send you to your dad's.
What no?
Take care of him.
Watch out. This is a tough
Were you
one.
your mom's kid when you were being nice, but your dad's kid when you were being naughty?
My turn. Second.
Tyrion and I had that joke like Galaxia. Like Galaxia was my cat when he was annoying, but Galaxia was Tyrion's cat when he was just fine. It's cute. Oh my god, this isn't good at all.
Right.
Let's do that. Oh, that really isn't much. Okay. Weak against fire.
Here you go.
I can just imagine though, you know, if the mom was working on Social Security and disability and they're only making like $1,000 a month, or maybe like 1,100, you know, maybe getting child support. Oh, there goes Reen. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Sure thing.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
And just like,
They're off balance.
just like,
Got you.
you know, that's what, a third of her paycheck just right there, just gone because the kid realized I can just spend money. My mom gave me a card so I can just spend money. This is so cool. Of course, then, you know, the mom would be much more careful. Of course, I'd assume she has a credit card. Do they have a credit card to begin with, or a debit card to begin with, for that matter? They might. But yeah, it's just totally. But at the same time, like, it's great that there are kids who can think that way. Because it means they're kind of already thinking outside the box, and they're already being like, how can I get out of this? How can I think out of the box? How can I think differently and flexible enough to kind of get what I want? Your buddy was in that situation? Yeah, I was too. My mom was on a disability, child support, Social Security, and yep. And so she eventually was like, hey, Darren, do you want, you know, I can give you an allowance. I can give you $24 a month for allowance. I'm like, that's not enough. I don't want it. Instead of saying yes. But yeah, there was a lot of things she couldn't afford, and she was super sad all the time. She's like, I can't give my son the stuff that he wants.
Ready to go. Try.
Oh my god, both missed? What the fuck, Toval?
Leave this to me.
Let's move.
I realize their nails are super red. And yeah, I mean, you know, one mistake and now you're in debt again. Or now you have to go to the cash advance place, right? It just sucks. And the interest rates on those cash advance things are horrible. Absolutely miserable. You know, and I'm thinking, right, because with my credit card, I can use, you know, the points to get free food, flights, cash back, whatever, right? For free.
That takes care of them.
Right. But the question is, well, where is, you know, the company getting the money to do this? They're making money on interest payments, right? The people who are paying interest all the time are making it so I can get these free perks. That's what's happening, and it's super just like, I like them, but I also means if
Enemy sighted.
people, if the credit cards charge people less interest, it means I lost some or I have less points, I would totally go with that.
Let's move.
Because I remember, you know, when I was young and I didn't have a credit card, right? If you're you owe like $10,000, $20,000 of debt, call us so we can help. Are you getting calls from collectors? Call us so we can help. I'm like, how the fuck do you get $10,000 to $20,000 in debt? What the fuck on a credit card debt? And growing up, turns out it's pretty easy to do that. Especially when you just apply more and more credit cards, and you just apply more and more credit cards and get more and more and more and more stuff, right? And then you just spend more and more and more. And you just pay the minimum amount on your credit card, on all your credit cards. then it's very easy to just ignore how much money you owe and just, you know, pay and just ignore it. I meant to use arts. That was my fault.
Leave this to me.
Right? And it's like, wow, I guess that makes sense if you keep spending. And as well, from what I've heard, because of all the influencers out there, a lot of people will get into debt to look like an influencer. Which I never heard about. I'm like, I don't really watch those things, but people do. And people are like, oh, I want that, so I'll spend money to do this, and I'll spend money. Oh, I don't have the money, so I'll get a credit card. It's like fucking 21% interest on it. 21% interest. That is a huge amount of interest. Even my HELOC doesn't go that high. Okay, you said you're right there. Okay, that's the plateau. So that's what we're aiming for. I remember when we got here in hard mode and everything killed me. So I had to grind for like a day or 2 days.
Bring it on.
That's why we are in normal mode now instead of hard mode, everybody. Although I wouldn't mind trying to try this in hard mode again just to see how much I've learned from Trails of Cold Steel 1. Okay.
Try.
Oh my god, why is everyone missing? And I'm gonna do this because I don't want you getting critical. Fuck that. And I also on the wrong person. Oh, we got everyone. I'm okay with this.
That's that.
So it's just thinking it sucks, but yeah. All right, just money on the state, and somebody spends $200. That's even more stress on top of being like, how the fuck am I gonna pay for food? This way. Ooh, a treasure chest, everyone. I guess I should go back there just in case. I wonder what the last dungeon's gonna be.
Stay sharp, guys.
If the music's gonna be as intense as it was in Trails of Cold Steel 1.
Here I go.
What are you against? Fire. Probably have an AoE fire, so huh? Oh well. I'll live.
It's my turn.
I really don't have anything to stop me. I do have impede, but that didn't. Oh my god.
My
People are
turn.
almost dead. I didn't see that.
Sure thing.
You're dead. Okay, cool. I like that these stronger monsters have a different death
That's
animation. It's just interesting that they added that. I'm like, did you really need that? Was that really missing from Trails of Cold Steel 1? And you know the developers were like, you know, we need to add this. You know what you should do actually, Reen? You should heal people. There we go. Alright, just in case there's anything here. I don't know. You can't be too sure in these games, right? I love those boots are comfortable. I remember I wanted to feel how like uncomfortable high heels were. At least the high heels you can get in America, right? And so I have some cowboy boots. My wife tried those on. She's like, this is pretty close. We walked around Winco. We chopped in Winco with one of the boots on. I was like, oh my god. And she's like, yeah. High heels for some reason aren't like sold well, right?
Sorry. That's
High heels have people have put things on high heels to make them more comfortable to wear. Yet America's like, you know, fuck that. There's no regulation on these shoes, and people are buying them anyway, so why should I care? Right. And here's the boss. There's a fucking beaver thing in my way. I guess we're gonna fight this and see how it works out, everybody. Today's Friday. Yay! Also, my wife's vacation is next week, so today's her last day before a week off. The last day before a week off is always just super fun.
Watch out! This is a tough.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
My turn.
Now I'm blinded because you're a dick. You're against fire? Only on earth. I can motivate, I guess. My strength goes up. That's about all I can do. I don't do much, can I? Do I have an item to remove my blindness? Is this something I actually want to do though? Is like, I can just get blinded again.
Yeah. Right.
There's a crit coming up. But I don't. I think the crit is worth doing. No, we're not doing the crit, I guess. Yes. Okay.
I'm up.
Giant crop muncher. It's a very descriptive name you got there, buddy. Arts. Fire? You were fire, right? Yeah, fire. Oh, you're almost dead. That's okay. Oh, sweet. You're gonna die. It sucks these burns happen after the movement and not before. Oh, Toval's gonna be on a crit, assuming nothing happens. Did you just attack
My turn.
your own person? I think it did. Oh, there's more to this song now. This was not in Trails of Cold Steel 1, everybody.
Here I go.
Oh. This was definitely not in Trails of Cold Steel 1. Can I delay you? No? That fucking sucks. Oh, you little bastard.
It's
You
my turn.
healed? And your strength went up too. Wow, you're a little dick, aren't you? Can you heal? You have no.
Now's our chance. Breathe. Let's do this. Here I go.
You're against fire.
Now.
We can do that.
You're mine. I'm up.
Da-da-da-da.
Here you go.
Oh crap! I did it. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Don't die. Oh, he died. Oh, I did that
It's
wrong.
my turn.
Right, you can't use overdrive like an S-craft. Oh, it's my fault. I fucked up. That's. Oh, you can't do anything. Okay, I guess you're just gonna attack then. Oh, defense down. That's nice.
Ready to go.
You need to revive Ring. Oh, dumbass.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, you don't have an AOE. That is absolute. You little fucking bastard.
I'm up.
Ah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's my turn. Here I go.
Okay, what do we got? Oh, that's right. I forgot this heals too.
They're off balance. Got you. Here I go.
Yeah.
Now's our chance.
More.
You're mine.
Okay, that was extremely
my turn.
annoying. But now we got this. Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay. Oh, and Smockers has an S-trap now, so we need that if we ever get on the critical again. It's nice. Wow, I hate you so much.
Sure thing.
I hate you so much. How are we going to attack this thing enough to do this? Oh no. Da 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 da. I guess I could use motivate. That's not going to get Marcus. What am I doing? I need to move. That's what I need to do. Let's move over this way. put Machias on a crit. Okay. I'm fine with Machias going on to a crit and not fucking dying. Oh my god.
Here I go.
Why, how are you attacking this much? That fucking hurts. Oh, crit heal? How would you the crit heal? There we go. We're gonna do that. I really don't want to crit heal right now. I mean, it'll help, but that's like nothing. Oh, look, you're blinded.
Here I go.
Yay. I'm gonna use Reen to unblind you because your magic is amazing.
I'm up.
And I enjoy your magic.
Activate.
We need to stop doing that.
My turn.
We need to fucking stop doing that. Oh my god.
Now's our chance. You're mine. Ready to go.
Unless when we do it after I attack you?
It's my turn.
And there's no way to stop it from munching on its little snack. Although I would hope that, you know, munching on its snack, it will eventually be like, you know, I'm out of my snack to munch on now. Why does that hurt so much?
I'm not done yet.
I am.
Ready to go.
Oh, that's gonna put you on a crit though. If I just unblind you, which I can't anymore because, fuck. We have that, and that's it now. Stop. Oh my god, why are you dead?
Guess I pushed my luck.
Oh, Jesus
My turn.
Christ. Something at least.
You're mine.
Oh,
Leave this to me.
I might just have to reload my save and go back to town if this is gonna keep happening. I'm like, I don't know.
Cheers. I won't give up.
I won't either, but I mean, there's not really much I can do right now. Let's motivate everyone.
Leave this to me.
I will try my best.
Cheers.
It's something.
I'm up.
Probably actually I should increase. I should buy things to increase my defense. That's probably a good idea. Oh, is sand attack an AoE? No, it's not. You just do fuck damage, and now you just. Okay,
Guess I
everybody.
pushed my luck.
We are going to
Here I
quit the
go.
game, and we are going to reload my save because there's no way in hell I'm going to beat this. Now that I know how to fight it, though, I need to buy the correct orbs to fight this thing because no. So what we got was it blinded us, so we need to get rid of blind. Additionally, every time it ate, it gave itself strength up, so we need a way to lower its strength. And even with full equipment, it still did like 2,000 points of damage, which is a lot. So we are going to need to either upgrade our armor, buy accessories, or something else. So anti-blind. And a way to do an attack and bring strength down. Strength down. Which is I'm going all the way back, but that's okay. We'll just go on the thing. You know, I was really not expecting for a boss to, you know, this early in the game to require me to be like, oh, I need to go back and buy things. Oh, well, I'll live. I will live. I guess it said Machias has the more defense, the higher his HP. Which might mean we would need to put Machias in front if he's a tank. I didn't think about that. Oh, wait, why? Hold on, whoa, 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 whoa. That's Darren. Why we have OBS up to make sure what's going on the stream is what people see. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Yeah, I feel like running does a little bit more in this game than it did in Trails of Cold Steel 1. That's why. That's why, everyone, we have OBS up so we can see if, people aren't seeing anything. It's a great help. No, Wolfie, no, Wolfie, no, Wolfie, no. I actually did all of Dawn, literally, not literally, 99% of Dawn Trail without teleporting. It was super fun. Because when I start teleporting between different spots in the game, I lose the enjoyment of the game itself. And I start focusing on, I just have to get to the next spot. I just have to get to the next spot. I just have to get to the next spot. And it becomes a series of chores instead of an experience.
Right.
Okay, so you are represent Orbital Factory. Is there any arms for Machias now that I have Machias here? There is. Oh, look, that increases his defense to 79. Buy more of those. Okay, so we need to prevent blind. 3 of those. Okay, exchange. There we go. It's so weird, like how I don't have almost any money. I totally remember, like at the end of Trials of Cold Steel 1, just how fucking rich I was. Yeah, why not? That modified exchange quartz. Okay, we need something that can lower strength. Sorry, I have to look like this to almost to read everything. Or I could just raise my defense if that happens too. Raising our defense up would probably be a good idea too. Oh, I didn't see what you're weak against in terms of everything else. That was my fault. I fucked up. Yes. There we go. We only have 1, so there we go. Get some defense ups. I really don't know. Oh, magic evasion. That's cool. Fuck. Here's what I'm going to do this. I'm going to save in the second save slot. I'm going to reload my save of the first save slot so I can see what statuses it's weak against, and then I'm going to open this save slot. It's a bit counterintuitive, but I'm like, I don't really know what the fuck it's weak against. I should have paid attention to that. What I have paid attention to in this game is that the bosses tend to become easier if you know how to play the game. What I feel though is if you don't know how to play the game, it gets too hard. It gets too hard. I don't think it's bad as sticker stars, but it's definitely like, because remember with the boss that I did, right? In the last hard boss in Trails of Cold Steel 1, how I lost 3 times. I was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do this. And then after some grinding, because I was actually underleveled, and doing things in a different way, well, then I beat the boss in 15 minutes. I'm like, that was so easy. It's like, it is possible to make the game easier if you just kind of know how to play the game already. I don't like how that is though. But I think it is a, you know, if you're in normal mode and if you play the game how you want, you should have a okay challenge. And the cool thing about knowing how to play the game on an easier mode would be to harder when if you play normal and you already know how to play the game, the thing you get is being able to go through it faster. But okay, now we need to see what you're weak against, which is fire. I know the other things are weak against fire.
Watch out! This is a tough. Let's move.
Poison. Poison and stat down are the only things you are level. Oh right, level 50. Okay, we are going to quit game. That's. I mean, if it's level 50 though, fuck. What levels am I? I don't know. I need to figure that out. Oh, that's so good. So we can stat down and poison. I washed my hair too close to bedtime, so it dried out. It just, because it was so close to bedtime, I couldn't put any oil in it. It's just a tangled mess. Oh my god. Hair gets so tangled after it's washed. Okay. Poison. We don't have poison. Do we have stat down? We don't have stat down. Well, okay, so we have that. So let's equip some. Also level 40. Level 50. Okay, I'm not underleveled for this. We don't need impede right now. Defense 1. Action 1. Oh, I have a poison equipped. Attack 1. HP for the hell of it. Impede. There we go. It's not much, but hey, something, right? You have defense 1, shield. You have shield breaker equipped. Awesome. Okay, can I equip you? Oh, you also have poison. Look at that. Cool. Do you have shield breaker? Okay, impede. I'm gonna put a defense on you right now, and I think that's it. I don't have any I think I should be equipping this to Toval. Because of Toval's, or Reen actually. Because of Vamachius, so Vamachius, who's the highest defense? 793, 809, and 847. Yeah, so Toval, you should have. Oh, we have a Bracer's Guild thing. That's cool. You should have what Machius has. Yes. And Machius, you should. I know, Scepter's pretty damn nice too. I like these ones are just like you can get more shit. What do you have for right now? No. Sure, that. And then we are going to equip Prevent Blind. Poison, sure. Prevent Blind. And Prevent Blind. Sorry, that kind of came over me suddenly. All right, so we're just gonna rush straight to this boss, see if we can kill it, and then if not, we'll do the other quest next time. Okay, let's go, shall we? I think what happens is when I'm traveling between destinations and I'm going extremely fast, what's happening is I'm just like kind of like zone out. I'm just transporting, I'm gonna zone out or whatever. Yeah, because it becomes less of an enjoyment and more of, oh, let me just get through this dialogue to get to the next thing. Let me just get through this dialogue to accept the next quest. This is where I'm meant to go. Ah, no. Okay. Just running, just running, just running. Okay, we made it, everybody. All right. Okay. To make sure to load the correct save, since I have 2 at this location now. So, okay, so we have everyone has anti-blind, which is great. Everyone has orbments to increase defense, and we do have attacks that cause stat down. So that's great.
Let's move.
You're on a crit, so you're just not gonna do anything. You're gonna use Gale, I guess. Actually, no, Darren. Rebellion Storm. There you go. You're all dead. That's great.
Now's our chance.
Do that. And now I just need to hope that you attack.
Right.
Total. So I need you to attack Total,
My turn.
not me.
Now. You're mine.
And you are on a crit,
It's my turn.
so I guess we're just gonna use alternate shot then, because fuck it. Oh, yeah, I forgot you're poisoned. I don't care. You can use your poison. No, you're not. You can take 2,800 damage
I'm
though.
up.
Sexy. Okay.
Here I go. Now's our chance. You're mine.
You know what I should have done? No, that's good. That's good.
Sure thing.
Now you faced me. Does that mean you're going to attack me? Is that how? Oh,
Here I
now you
go.
attack Toval. Did you just face the last person that attacked you?
We have to retreat.
No, you're a little dick. That's what you are.
Leave this to me.
Okay, sure. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna use
Here we go.
overdrive,
Here goes.
and hopefully something comes out of this.
Now.
It's one.
You're mine. It's my turn.
That's two. Oh, I wasted that. That's okay. I didn't know I had 3 bravery points at the
Let's
moment.
move.
We're gonna do
Now's our
that.
chance.
There we go.
Let's go. Leave it to me.
Let's skip that. I totally forgot. That was something. I'm not blinded now. That's nice.
Ready to go.
Oh, not that. I want arts. I want fire shots.
Just activate.
It's fine.
My turn.
You need to heal though, Toval. You need to heal that much.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you have anything good? Accelerate. Does this do anything good?
Ready
I
to
have
go.
no idea what the fuck that just did unless it literally like made me just skip the line and go attack. I have no fucking idea. We're gonna do that.
Here I go.
I'm gonna just move that way. 2001. I'm a bastard, you missed. How does that feel?
Sure thing.
Oh, I meant to do an art. Oh well, I'll live. Okay.
Here I go. Cheers. Leave this to me.
Oh, we
Now's
pierced.
our
That's
chance.
cool.
Got you.
Got you. Got you.
Sure thing.
However, not having to heal blind is helping substantially. I'm still like bad on defense, but I'll live.
I'm not done yet.
No, you're not. You're just gonna run.
Leave this to me. They're off balance.
Okay, we have you on a crit and Tovo on a crit.
I'm up.
That's pretty good.
Activate.
No, we're not gonna do that. This is what we want. We're gonna do that to just that didn't kill it. We're gonna do that to finally finish the score. There we go. There we go, everybody. There we go. We did it.
Well, that's that.
Great.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Maki should get the defense thing because he's not in the way. Because he stays. There we go. Good job. Now we just have to report back to the market manager. Should we head back now, Reen? Report later. Well, we could, but it's not like we're in any rush. Let's head back later. Yeah, so we can get some, stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think what we have is fine right now for the master quartz. Because the idea of getting Sepith is great, but I'm like, also, I don't think Machias needs the defense up thing because Machias is always he's out of the way. He's never in the midst of battle. He has a gun. He's not supposed to get in the way of people. So I think giving Toval the, probably actually Reem should have it technically, but I don't know how long Toval's going to stay in our party, so I don't want to give him the extra experience just in case he leaves, but I don't know. Well, right, everyone, that is it for today. What did we get done today? We found Machias. We also heard that Fee and Elliot are here as well, and we're just waiting for them to make their rounds. So while they are waiting, we said, hey, is there anything we can do to help? And we're like, here's some quests. Once I got the quests, I started speaking. I then spoke with everyone in Celtic, asking them, hey, do you need any help? So I could get those sweet optional side quests, but I haven't found one. Which makes me wonder, am I just not asking the correct people? Or talking to the correct people? I don't know. Then I decided to face off the monster once, and the giant monster kicked our ass, so I decided to face off it the second time, and took into account of, alright, well, what are you weak against, and what can I do? So I equipped anti-blind, and that helped a lot. What can you expect next episode? Next episode, we are going to continue with MSQ by getting the herbs the church wanted. Then going to Celtic, turning in the monster quest, then turning in the church quest and see what happens. I do enjoy that this is less of a field study thing. However, because Sebez, how are you today? Papaya. It's like what Patapons say, right? I think that the one Patapon says papaya. This always sounds like papaya. Hope you're doing well today, and thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Fortunately, I'm also. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You are appreciated. Fucking love that. This was so long ago, though. Thank you for the follow. I'm almost done, though. I'm about to close out, so you can always catch Smash next time, or catch my VODs too. And yeah, we're just gonna do that with Caelid and Celtic and just see kind of what happens. But I'm glad from what I've learned from Trails of Cold Steel 1 is look at the boss, see what it's weak against, see what status ailments it does to you, and then fight against those. And that's usually how that works. Yeah, but you did follow, which is pretty nice. Anyway, everyone, if you like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow if you're on Twitch. Go ahead and give me a sub if you're on YouTube. That would be nice. If you really like what you see, consider telling your fans, go tell your friends and family about me and how awesome I am. And if you really, really like what you see, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/activefireball. You get cool stuff like the sticker, Discord benefits, credits at the end of VODs, which I will show, and you get exclusive playtime with me and in the group with the other patrons. Additionally, if you don't want to pay anything, it's just fine, but you can totally go there. That's where all my wife's VODs of her Pokemon Blue playthrough are with Bruce. Bruce is the best Squirtle in the world. And the more support I can get from you all, right? The more support, likes, subs, patron, the closer I am to getting to my goal of being able to stream for longer. That's my ultimate goal. I want to stream for longer during the day, but I have to go to work. So all the help you can give is absolutely amazing. Even a follow or a sub, all of those are great. And that's it. So speaking of patron though, I want to thank my patrons. There we go. And is there anyone on Twitch that we can raid right now? Okay, is there one playing Trails on the Trails of Cold Steel? I am the only one playing Trails of Cold Steel right now, so everyone, we are going to be raiding a Dreadclaw Dragon. He's playing Crash Bandicoot Back in Time, which I have no fucking idea what that is, but that's what we're going to be raiding today, so yeah. Also, before we raid, hold on. I have 3 viewers. Okay, we have enough people to raid as well. Lurkers who are lurking, thank you so very much for lurking. Watchers who are watching, thank you so very much for watching. Bots who are botting, thank you so very much for botting. Love you all, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.